So I have this cylinder here with 8 faces, and I'm going to select all the 8 faces and I'm going to insert it with I, and I'm going to extrude them along the normals like this. So, and if I select the alternate planes again, I'm going to just extrude them along normals like this. So just a little bit, not much, and we'll have this effect. Now on the top faces, I'm going to select I to insert and E to extrude downwards little bit, and let me just go and grab a cylinder. So I'm going to change the vertices. I'm going to give 30 vertices to this cylinder, and I'm going to scale its size and scale its size in Z direction as well. And if I just select the top face like this and the bottom face, and I'm going to insert it little bit, not much, and then I'm going to select top and bottom face and just get rid of them. So now we can just press L over this and we can select the entire thing, and I'm just going to rotate it in x-axis over the mouse over the internal part and just press L, so we can do linked selection like this, and we can just move it in x-axis. And with control R we're going to give 2 loop cuts, and we're just going to adjust them little bit, not much, and we're going to do control B for beveling them. Single bevel, not much. Again, extrude them along the normals, so we'll have this sort of effect. So, and we can do little bit of beveling as well, just a little bit, not much. So these are the very small basic steps that we'll be taking over the entire course. And as I said, we'll be just using this small steps, 12 to 15 tools basically, to create models like this. Now I just given 2 loop words and I'm going to scale it down a little bit, and on the other part I'm going to select the edge this time, the entire edge, and I'm going to bevel it just a little bit with control B. So now we can just press this plane. We can actually select all this plane and we can insert them and we can extrude them just like this. Now let's select this plane and insert it again, and we can in fact extrude that, or we can leave it as it is. I'm just simply doing modeling stuff. I'm not planning or doing anything. So this is like a very raw form of modeling. So feel free to experiment. Okay, don't hesitate, because this is all you need. This is the part of the process, and initially you will feel that you are not getting the object as you want, but over the time, over few weeks, you'll be able to do this. So just simply go with the flow and see what you can accomplish. Now let's scale it in x-axis. Let's go back to the edit mode, and we're going to extrude this plane inside just a little bit. So even the sci-fi topic itself is will give you the freedom that you can just experiment with the modeling stuff, and you can actually draw anything in sci-fi. Let's select the cylinder again, and in the edit mode we're going to select this plane by pressing Alt, and we're going to do inset as always, individual inset, and we're going to extrude them along normal just like this little bit, and we can just scale them as well, so we'll have this effect. And we're going to add another cylinder, a new cylinder with different vertices. Let's give them 40 vertices, and we're going to scale it just this much, just so that it covers the internal cylinder. And on the top face and bottom face we're going to insert them again and just delete them so we can see the internal part. In the edit mode we can just select by pressing L, and we're going to scale it like this, so now we can see both the parts. Now let me just select the internal part and just hide it. So now what we can do is we can just select the entire edges like this, and we can scale them little bit, not much, and then we can bring everything by pressing Alt H. And this ring, if we select, we can actually scale them in Z-axis like this. So not much, just a little bit. So as you can see, this is a very basic structure, and simple extrude, insert and extrude, again insert and again extrude upwards. So you can see just the basic operation will get one more panel.